What's going on? Player Gamer here, back with another Epic 7 video. And today we're going over the update for March 17th in Epic 7. So if you haven't gotten a chance to take a look at the Awaken update, feel free to go check that video out. They talk about a lot of free goodies, incoming, new units, Mystic Pity, and a lot more. But for this week, we are getting the Guilty Gear Strive collaboration. So Jacko is incoming. We're getting Scales of Juno, which is the side story. It looks like there is a Hell mode, which is only up to 5 entries. So we'll be able to go in, farm for that. It looks like we're getting Jacko's Lollipop, and that's going to be the currency for the side story. Soul, Junkyard Dog, and Portrait of the Saviors. You'll be able to pick these up from the exchange shop. Portrait of the Saviors, a lot of people raved that you had to max limit break this and you had to get 100 of these. But I don't think you necessarily need that many. I mean, I think 2 to 3. From the very first Guilty Gear event, only had one. The second rerun, I picked up another copy. I think I picked up 2 max limit broken, and I've never maxed those out. I only have 1 plus 30, and that's it. You got to keep in mind that charms, artifact charms, are very hard to come by. So actually maxing these out is a bit tough. I think as long as you have minimum 2 to 3 max limit broken, you should be fine. I don't think you need to go crazy and get 100 Portraits of the Saviors. But hey, you do you, but you should be fine with at least 2, maybe 3. But moving on, we are getting Soul Bad Guy. This guy keeps popping up. You're going to get him for free from the side story and for logging in. Junkyard Dog can be okay. It's a free artifact if you don't have it. If you are new to the Guilty Gear collab, I would highly recommend that you pick up at least one of everything, and if you can, max limit break Junkyard Dog and Portrait of the Saviors, at least 1 copy, so that you have it just in case we don't get a rerun of this. But we've gotten a rerun of this every single year, so hey, it might be incoming again next year. We never know. We are getting Pirate Captain Flan. We did talk about her. We took a look at her kit, and she seems, I don't know, she's a very difficult unit to see how she's going to play out until she's out, right? Until people have her, until people test her out. She is a Dark Ranger, looks to be more control than anything with that bomb debuff. So I don't know, we'll see. I might throw some bookmarks at her and see if we get lucky and pick her up in a couple of pools, but I honestly don't have that many mystics. I think I have maybe like 2,000 mystics that we can throw, and that's about it. But just keep in mind that we're not going to get a new ML until the summer. So after Pirate Captain Flan, there's going to be reruns of Mediator Coeric and a bunch of other older ML 5-star units. So if you feel like you would benefit more from Mediator Coeric, you might save your pity if you're close to pity on her. But moving on, we do have 3 new exclusive equipment dropping with this update. The first up, we got Elena, which is up to 16% effect res. I know that a lot of people used to use her for anti-cleave because of the CR push and the cleanse. And if you have Doctor's Bag, when she CR pushes with her S2, it's considered a non-attack, so she cleanses 1 debuff. Now with her passive, you can gain an extra 5% combat readiness, which I think is probably going to be her best one. The Eternal Shining Comet, this one cleanses 1 debuff from everyone before using Shining Comet. So if she is max effect res, you have her on Doctor's Back, she's going to cleanse, and then you S3, cleanse again. So cleanse before applying the buffs. Eternally Shining Comet decreases skill cooldown of Eternally Shining Comet by 1 turn. So after you do the S3, I believe, or it's S3, she reduces by 1 turn. I think the best in slot are probably going to be the cleansing 1 debuff or the 5% CR push to help cut in front of those units that are going to cleave you. But again, let me know what you think about Elena in the comment section below. Is it a unit you're still using? I've always wanted to build her, but just never got a chance to. Ray solidifying his role as a PvE unit with the exclusive equipment here. So we got Extreme Remedies. So his thing is 16% effect res. So 2 Soul Weavers so far, which is a lot. Extreme Remedies, this is where he throws a potion at your face. If all allies are elemental heroes, decreases cooldown of Invigorate by 1 turn when using Extreme Remedies on the caster's turn. So this, I don't like that it doesn't work on counter. That would have been awesome if it would have worked on counter. I honestly don't think that they could have, or they should have put that limitation where it has to be his turn, because this is only applies if it's earth elemental heroes. And so it's already a restriction as is, but I do use him in Banshee 13 on the alt for the full auto with grass units. So he's going to be great in that, as well as maybe like Expos if you have a mono green team. Light of Rebirth, this is his S2. Amount recovered is increased by 15%. Not great. Invigorate, which is his S3, full cleanse already. Now it increases defense of the caster for 2 turns, so it gives himself a defense buff. His stats are pretty low for Soul Weaver, so maybe the defense, but I think the best one, honestly, they're all pretty bad. Honestly, they're not great. Maybe the defense one, but I think if you are PvE unit only, the S1 is going to be the best, reducing that turn cooldown, making him cycle a lot faster. I run him Banshee 13 on Candle to make his skill cooldown a lot less, make him cycle a lot faster. So this is going to be great as well. 4-star Watcher Schuri. He's getting a 10 speed upgrade, and I already see him use a lot in Cleave because of his speed imprint. Now he's going to be faster, and he's going to get skill nullifier when he uses his S3, which is finishing shot. I think that's probably going to be the best one. The other one decreases skill cooldown by 1 turn, or I think his S2 decreases combat radius of all enemies by 20% when using fire. So I think potentially the first one, which is quickfire, and then finishing shot, are going to be his best in slot, just because it gives him that survivability. After he has 3, he's not left completely open, so it's going to take a lot more to really take out that cleave because of, again, skill null. Why not, right? You're going to be able to pick these up from the shop. It's RNG for now. Eventually, they're going to be added, but the Tenebria Melissa and Great Chief Kawana will be added to Alchemist Steeple. Along with the GG rerun, we are getting Dizzy, Necro and Undyne, and Baiken. Both units really, really good in their respective niche. However, keep in mind that we might be getting new units in the future. We're also getting that custom 3 banner summon that you can pick up potentially any units from Epic 7 that you might need. If you don't need any of those units, Dizzy, Baiken are pretty solid. Dizzy has fallen off from the meta, but she was very broken when she was first released. Baiken, a lot of people rave that she is the best in Banshee 13 for one-shots. I might try to pick her up on the alt because we are only farming Banshee there. However, none of these units are must pull aside from waifus, right? Aside from waifus. But like always, I highly recommend you pick up at least 1 copy of every unit. Dizzy makes Abyss very, very easy. Baiken, Banshee 13. But we are getting Jacko, so don't forget about that. I think they mentioned her earlier on. So as I mentioned, it looks like we are getting Jacko, I believe is dropping on the 24th. So you'll be able to pick up Jacko with Jacko's symbol. So if you really want to go for Jacko, I highly recommend that you save up until the 24th so you can pick her up. It looks like we do have the schedule of release here. So let's take a look at that here real quick. So we got Dizzy on the 17th all the way up until the 31st of March. Effelt is dropping on the 24th with Jacko. Jacko and Effelt are here until April 7th. So you get a chance to kind of go for them. As I mentioned, Pirate Captain Flan is dropping on the 17th. So after this maintenance, along with Fighter Maya. So let me know your thoughts. Are you going to be pulling every single Guilty Gear Strive unit, or are you only going for one or two? Are you going to be pulling for Pirate Captain Flan? What do you think about her kit? Let me know in the comment section below. Like always, if you happen to enjoy the video, hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, think about subscribing. It really helps the channel grow and reach more people like you who like content like this. Like always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.